Case update, ladies and gentlemen. This is the patient, the original video. Did we find it yet? What's the title?
Extremely unfortunate lesion growing on the bottom of the foot.
The title of the original video, Extremely Unfortunate Lesion Growing on the Bottom of the Foot. This is a continuation, follow-up, ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll, please, for the results of the biopsy. Gracias. Thank you. The lesion turned out to be a pyogenic granuloma. It's very interesting. But Dr. Wagner, pyogenic granulomas, don't we usually see those granulomas only on the sides of the ingrown toenails? And the answer is no. This is a very atypical case for a lot of reasons. In retrospect, about 2 months ago, the patient noticed this little black dot, and the black dot grew at an astronomical speed to the size of a cauliflower, which is what we excised 2 weeks ago. That was sent, and it came back again. Pyogenic granuloma. Just to be very clear, a pyogenic granuloma is a benign, I repeat, a benign vascular proliferation of tissue, also known as proud flesh. Let's take a look. Okay, we're just trying to protect the patient's identity there. So, the area looks fantastic. Looks great. The lesion was the size of the dime, right? Around. That's a good close-up. Yep, that's a good close-up. Stay right there. And I'll tell you why, Sebastian, because what we're going to go ahead and do is just to be sure that we're able to put that away. So, when we perform these, I just want to refresh everyone's memory, when we perform the ingrown toenail procedures, we have a pyogenic granuloma, we either excise a pyogenic granuloma or we excise or cauterize it. Either we excise and cauterize or cauterize alone. So, I'm going to come around here, okay, I just want to show before we do anything. This was the size of the lesion. In a very short period of time, come a little bit this way so our YouTube subscribers don't go bonkers. So it was this size. And it has healed beautifully. Now this in the middle, this is healthy tissue right here on the top. And what I'm going to do is, this may burn a little bit, patient, okay? I'm going to cauterize like I usually do. And 1 second here, I'm sorry. We're just going to cauterize it with a little bit of silver nitrate to try to push down that tissue a little bit, and just to make sure that if there's a little bit of that granuloma tissue, that we will cauterize it accordingly. See how it's changing colors already to black and a little bit of white? That's the reaction. Just like that. Voila. A lot of people responded. All the comments, people were throwing all these presumed diagnoses. Foom, 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 foom. and more, and this one, and what about, I think it's this one, and I know it's this one, and all of these doctors on YouTube, right? All you YouTubers throwing things at me, and, you know, and what do I say to that? I smile because this is the reason why, not only myself, this is the reason why we perform biopsies. Because if something looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it may not be a duck, it may be a swan. This is why, again, we perform biopsies. We don't assume, we don't jump to any type of conclusions, right? Oh, it's that. That's why we have pathologists, the experts, to tell us what these lesions are. And now that we have identified the problem, not only is it healing beautifully, but I think in a couple of days when she comes back, I think this should be healed. Like always, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. www.jawspediatry.com, Instagram, Dr. Toe Jam, Jaws Pediatry, Facebook, and last but not least, our YouTube channel, Jaws Healthcare. Would anyone like to say anything before we... Anything?